Welcome to How to Spend It, your premier destination for detailed aircraft reviews. From specs to ownership costs, we've got your flight interests covered. Let's soar into today's review. The world of super yachts is one of unparalleled luxury, engineering marvels, and of course, staggering costs. One yacht in particular embodies the zenith of oceanic opulence, Roman Abramovich's Eclipse. Measuring in at over 533 feet, 162.5 meters, when it was launched, Eclipse held the title of the world's largest private yacht. But beyond its impressive size, what truly does it cost to own such a magnificent vessel? The initial cost of acquiring a mega yacht like the Eclipse is only the beginning of the journey into a world of unparalleled luxury and exclusivity. Custom built for Abramovich by the German shipbuilder Blohm plus Voss, the Eclipse boasted features and specifications that were ahead of its time, and the cost reflected that innovation. At the time of its construction, the basic version of a yacht of Eclipse's size, without any of the customizations or special features, would have already been in the ballpark of $350 to $400 million. Abramovich commissioned the London-based Terence Tisdale design to customize the interiors. From exotic wood panels to marble countertops, state-of-the-art entertainment systems, and custom furniture, the lavish interiors would have contributed an additional $70 to $100 million to the cost. Beyond the anti-paparazzi system, the Eclipse boasts bulletproof windows and armor plating around Abramovich's master suite and the yacht's bridge. Implementing these high-security features would have added anywhere between $30 to $50 million. The Eclipse, with its 3 generator sets, provides a total power output of around 10,000 kilowatts. Its twin screws and specialized rudder system, designed for maximum efficiency and maneuverability, were state-of-the-art. Integrating such advanced marine engineering would have added another $50 to $75 million. Unique to the Eclipse are 2 swimming pools, several hot tubs, and even a disco hall. One of the swimming pools features an adjustable depth mechanism that can raise the pool floor, creating a dance floor. The installation and engineering of these custom amenities would have escalated the price by a further $20 to $40 million. The Eclipse doesn't just feature a helipad. It comes with 2, one of which has a hangar large enough to house a private helicopter. These additions would have incorporated another $15 to $25 million to the bill. Beyond the mini-submarine, the yacht has the 3-person leisure submersible and a sizable garage housing tenders and water toys. The specialized garage, with its deployment systems, would have contributed an additional $10 to $20 million. Taking into account all the customizations, high-end materials, engineering marvels, and state-of-the-art systems, it becomes apparent how the initial estimates of $500 million could quickly surge to a final acquisition cost nearing or even exceeding $1.5 billion. And while these numbers are mind-boggling for Abramovich, the Eclipse is more than just a statement of wealth. It's a testament to a desire for the best the world has to offer. When considering the operating costs of the Eclipse, one must understand that running a mega yacht of this caliber goes well beyond merely fueling it up and setting sail. Each aspect of its operation, from the crew's salaries to the systems that ensure its smooth operation, carries significant annual expenses. Let's break down these costs in detail. With a crew of around 70 members, each specializing in a particular facet of yacht operation and maintenance, their combined annual salaries form a significant chunk of the operating costs. On average, the captain of a super yacht like the Eclipse can earn between $150,000 to $250,000 a year. Senior engineers and officers might command salaries between $90,000 to $150,000, while junior staff, deckhands, and service crew could be in the $30,000 to $70,000 range. Taking these numbers into account, the annual crew salaries alone could range from $4 to $7 million. The Eclipse has a fuel capacity of over 1 million liters. With marine diesel prices fluctuating based on global rates and regional taxes, let's consider a price range of $0.5 to $1.05 per liter. Assuming the Eclipse refuels entirely about 10 to 12 times a year due to its cruising habits, the annual fuel bill can run between $5 to $18 million. Beyond routine maintenance, which involves cleaning, minor repairs, and system checks, the Eclipse will periodically require dry docking for underwater hull inspections, paint jobs, and major overhauls. Considering the yacht's complexity, annual maintenance and repair costs can oscillate between $12 to $20 million. Securing a spot for the Eclipse at premium marinas comes at a premium price. In the elite docks of Monaco, St. Tropez, or Ibiza, daily berthing rates for a yacht of this size can reach $6,000 to $10,000. Over a year, especially during the Mediterranean summer season, this can add another $1.5 to $3 million to the costs. Insuring a yacht worth well over $1 billion isn't straightforward. Premiums consider the yacht's value, its operating regions, and potential risks, including piracy in certain waters. For the Eclipse, annual insurance premiums could be in the range of $10 to $15 million. This includes regulatory fees, licenses, crew training and certifications, communication systems like satellite phones and internet, and provisions for the crew and guests. These can easily add another $1 to $2.5 million annually. Although not a direct out-of-pocket expense, considering a depreciation rate, even a conservative 4 to 6% annually, is vital for an asset like this. Furthermore, setting aside reserves for future significant refits or upgrades is common practice. Combined, this could represent an annual cost or fund allocation of $60 to $90 million. Adding all these figures, the estimated annual operating cost of the Eclipse can range from a staggering $93.5 million to a whopping $155.5 million. These numbers underscore that while acquiring a mega yacht is a feat in itself, maintaining and operating it is an ongoing financial endeavor of its own. Upgrades and customizations, elevating the Eclipse beyond its peers. In the realm of superyachts, there's a continual drive to innovate, evolve, and ensure your vessel remains not just seaworthy, but also ahead of its peers in terms of luxury, technology, and performance. The Eclipse, given its stature and the deep pockets of its owner, Roman Abramovich, has seen numerous upgrades and customizations that add to its opulence and functionalities. Even the most luxurious interiors can sometimes require rejuvenation or a change to fit the owner's evolving tastes. A complete interior overhaul, given the yacht size and the premium materials used, can range from $50 to $100 million. This includes high-end materials like rare woods, precious metals, plush furnishings, and artwork. Whether it's modifying the deck layout, adding new entertainment areas, or even installing new external lighting systems, enhancing the yacht's exterior is a detailed task. Given the yacht size and the need for marine-grade installations, such upgrades could cost anywhere from $20 to $40 million. Keeping abreast with the latest in marine technology, navigation systems, and onboard entertainment requires periodic updates. Upgrading cinema rooms, sound systems, connectivity solutions, and interactive entertainment can range between $5 to $15 million, depending on the scope of installation. Abramovich's emphasis on security is evident in the Eclipse's initial design. However, with evolving threats and newer technologies, security systems may undergo periodic upgrades. Advanced surveillance systems, biometric security installations, and enhanced communication scramblers could together add costs ranging from $10 to $20 million. Over time, yacht owners might want to adopt newer, more environmentally friendly technologies or improve propulsion efficiency. Retrofitting the yacht with newer engines or hybrid solutions, or even updating its propulsion systems, could see expenses ranging from $25 to $50 million. The Eclipse already boasts of unique features, like its anti-paparazzi system and leisure submarine. However, if Abramovich were to add more specialized features, say a larger underwater observation area or an advanced deep-sea exploration module, the cost could skyrocket by an additional $10 to $30 million. While it might sound trivial, ensuring the yacht's aesthetic remains top-notch is crucial. Regular paint jobs, especially with specialized marine paint that reflects sunlight or reduces heat absorption, can cost between $2 to $5 million. Additionally, custom artworks, sculptures, or installations to enhance the yacht's appeal can add another $5 to $15 million. Collating the potential expenses, the total cost for a significant round of upgrades and customizations on the Eclipse could oscillate between a staggering $127 to a whopping $275 million. It's essential to understand that these figures are indicative and based on industry standards. The actual costs can vary based on Abramovich's specific requirements, vendor contracts, and the global economic environment. Depreciation, often an afterthought in the glamorous world of superyachts, is a critical financial consideration. It plays a significant role in understanding the true costs of owning an asset like the Eclipse. But how exactly does depreciation impact such a luxurious vessel, especially one as iconic as Roman Abramovich's Eclipse. Let's delve into the numbers. The rule of thumb in the yachting world is that a new yacht will depreciate by 20% in its first year after purchase. Considering the Eclipse's speculated initial price of $1.5 billion, that's an immediate drop of $300 million in value during the first year. After the first year, the depreciation rate generally reduces. For the next 4 to 5 years, it hovers around 10%. By the end of the 5th year, the Eclipse's value could decrease by about $450 to $600 million from its initial price, given these rates. From the 6th year onward, depreciation tends to stabilize at a rate of approximately 6 to 8% annually. So by the end of the 10th year of its life, assuming a consistent 7% annual depreciation from year 6, the Eclipse would see an additional decline of around $450 million. A well-maintained yacht with periodic upgrades depreciates slower than a neglected one. If Abramovich consistently invests in the maintenance and technological upgradation of the Eclipse, it might well have a depreciation rate on the lower end of the spectrum. The global economy and the specific market for luxury yachts can influence depreciation. A booming economy with a high demand for superyachts can mitigate depreciation rates, while an economic downturn can exacerbate them. The Eclipse boasts features that few yachts in the world possess, like its anti-paparazzi system and missile defense. These unique elements can help in slowing down depreciation to some extent, since they add a unique selling proposition to the vessel. Yachts heavily used, chartered frequently, or have sailed vast distances can depreciate faster than those used sparingly. Given the above rates and factors, by the end of a decade, the Eclipse could witness a total depreciation of around $1.2 billion to $1.35 billion from its initial cost. This means its estimated value after 10 years, without considering other influencing factors, could range between $150 to $300 million. While these figures provide a ballpark range, it's essential to understand that real-world valuations can differ. Depreciation isn't merely a straightforward calculation. It's influenced by various dynamic factors. Nevertheless, for potential buyers or those curious about the world of mega yachts, comprehending depreciation provides invaluable insights into the life cycle and true cost of these floating marvels. Selling a mega yacht like the Eclipse is a complex undertaking that requires careful consideration of market dynamics, buyer preferences, and the vessel's unique features and condition. Understanding its market value and the potential resale value can shed light on the ongoing financial journey of owning such an asset. The Eclipse's current market value can be estimated by taking into account its initial acquisition cost, its age, its condition, and any upgrades or customizations made since its purchase. With its speculated initial price tag of around $1.5 billion, the yacht's current market value might range from $800 to $1 billion. However, this estimate is subject to fluctuations based on the ever-changing luxury yacht market. The Eclipse's maintenance and upkeep play a vital role in determining its market value. A well-maintained yacht in excellent condition typically commands a higher price. The yacht's distinctive features, such as the anti-paparazzi system, missile defense, and a submarine, can set it apart from other yachts on the market, potentially increasing its value. The state of the luxury yacht market can significantly influence the Eclipse's market value. A high demand for mega yachts can drive up prices, while a buyer's market can result in lower offers. Global economic conditions can affect the purchasing power of potential buyers. A strong economy often correlates with higher yacht prices. The level of interest from potential buyers plays a critical role. If there's a buyer looking for a yacht with the Eclipse's specifications, it could lead to a more favorable selling price. In the first few years after purchase, mega yachts like the Eclipse experience a steeper depreciation curve. Assuming it was initially valued at $1.5 billion, its estimated resale value after 5 years could range from $900 to $1.2 billion, depending on its condition and market factors. Beyond the initial depreciation, the Eclipse's resale value stabilizes, with an estimated 7% depreciation rate. After a decade of ownership, its resale value could range from $600 to $750 million. Over the long term, the yacht's resale value can plateau or decrease more gradually. After 15 years, assuming it has been well maintained. The timing of the sale and the selling strategy can significantly impact the final selling price. To maximize resale value, yacht owners often engage yacht brokers who specialize in high-value sales, and can implement marketing strategies to attract potential buyers. Owning a super yacht like the Eclipse is more than just a symbol of unparalleled opulence. It represents a significant financial journey riddled with vast expenses, considerations, and potential returns. As we draw conclusions on the real cost of owning the Eclipse, let's recap and put things into perspective. The acquisition of the Eclipse came with a staggering price tag, estimated between $1.5 and $1.7 billion. This cost was not just for a floating vessel, but a meticulously crafted piece of marine engineering, equipped with cutting-edge technologies and luxuries. The yearly cost to keep the Eclipse running smoothly, inclusive of crew salaries, maintenance, fuel, and other expenses, can range from a jaw-dropping $93.5 to $155.5 million. Over a decade, this means an additional expenditure of anywhere between $935 to $1.55 billion. Despite its luxurious stature, the Eclipse isn't immune to depreciation. Over the initial 10 years of its life, the yacht could witness a total depreciation of around $1.2 to $1.35 billion from its initial cost. This trend underlines the intrinsic cost of ownership beyond just operational expenses. Keeping the Eclipse modern, both in terms of technology and luxury, incurs additional costs. Over a decade, considering periodic refits and technological upgrades, Abramovich might have spent anywhere from $127 to $275 million. After all the investment, the Eclipse's potential resale value after a decade could range between $600 to $750 million. This estimation is contingent on its condition, market dynamics, and buyer demand at the time of sale. Cumulatively, if Abramovich were to own the Eclipse for a decade and then decide to sell, his total financial outlay, purchase, operational costs, upgrades minus potential resale value, could range from approximately $2.19 to $3.03 billion. In wrapping up, owning the Eclipse isn't merely about its tangible costs, but the intangible value it provides as one of the world's most outstanding yachts. It stands as a testament to human engineering, luxury, and the limitless aspirations of the ultra-wealthy.